Wild Pomegranate Mead.
Did those stupid leaves ruin this one too? Let's find out. It smells good. This is, jeez, I don't even know how old this one is. Let me look. It was bottled at the end of August, and we're now at the end of October. So it's about 2 months. But I think this sat for quite a long time. So this exact brew is probably 8-9 months old. However, we count it from in the bottle. So it's 2 months old, which means it's been aging for 2 months. We chilled this one. That's why I'm all wet and sweaty here.
But it is dark in color, yet very clear.
It's got a beautiful red color.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. This is a wonderful looking mead. And it is extraordinarily aromatic. Very strong smells. You smell the leaves.
You smell the leaves. You do.
Yeah. Now this one we tried to save by pulling them out quick. They got in there though. So let's find out. Now, that's the short sip, just to get acclimated. I gotta say, it's tangy.
It's tangy.
It's not bad though. It's like, I like it.
You know how cranberry can be real tangy? It's like that.
Yeah.
And Brian and I both happen to love cranberry juice.
Yep.
If you're a person that doesn't love cranberry juice,
You may not like this.
this
Very
might not be for you.
However, the smells of the lime leaves a little too much. And we found out that they're not actually kaffir lime. They're actually probably rang pearl lime, as best we can tell, which I haven't seen anyone that actually uses those for anything. So, whatever, you know. But the smell is a little bit much with the lime. The taste, though, the two flavors melded together quite nicely, I think. Now, this is 8.1% ABV. Not very high at all, but it's a wild ferment. You never know what you're going to get. It is not overly sweet.
No, but it's weird. It has
It's weird.
tang and then sweet and then tang and then
Yeah.
sweet and then tang and then sweet.
There's a flavor that it reminds me of that I can't think of what it
reminds
is.
me of like a sour apple candy.
Yes,
Like a
very
sour
much.
apple Jolly Ranchers.
Okay, I have to say I really like this.
It's really really nice.
It's got such a strong flavor.
Oh, yeah.
This is not a wussy tasting mead at all. This is a whoa, oh, okay, there's flavor here. Holy crap, you know, it's good, guys.
The more I'm drinking it, the more I'm like, oh boy, let's drink
The
some more.
pomegranate is there, but it's not overly fruity. The lime leaves this time gave it a lime flavor. So it's like lime pomegranate together. That works really, really well. I'm shocked. I'm trying to come up with what my score is going to be.
We
kind of
were
afraid of
so
how-
irritated with those stupid lime leaves. We've
That-
sworn off ever
I'm
using
thrilled
them.
to have one good one.
But
I'd make this again.
yes,
Exactly the way I did it. I would make
Yes.
this again. That's how good this came out. So, the first question, is this a cook with only? Is it a drink with food only? Or is this a pour it in a mug and enjoy?
I cannot imagine what you'd cook this with.
Nope, me either. And that's why I like to have those three categories, because there are wines and meads that we really love that we will cook with, and there's other ones that we really love that we won't cook with. This is one I don't know that I'd cook with it.
No.
Maybe a dessert or something. Like if I could boil it down to a syrup, maybe, but that defeats the purpose.
Yeah, a reduction is the only thing I could think of. But
Drinking it with food, though.
I see it more as a palate cleanser.
Yeah,
Like
like an aperitif after a course, maybe. It's not really the kind of thing that you're going to have with food, because it's not going to complement most food.
No.
It's all on its own. This is a pour it in a mug and drink it, because I would totally do that. Like, this is that good. I really like this.
I could imagine drinking it while eating a pomegranate.
Yeah, with some fruit. Maybe even with like a cheese plate or something. You know, cheese and crackers. I could see this. That's about it, though.
Yeah.
Maybe a dessert, like something with raspberry in it or something like that. Maybe it would have to be something strong and rich to stand up this cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
For some reason, everything goes with cheesecake. I don't
Cheesecake.
really know why. But did you know this? Cheesecake really shouldn't be called cheesecake. It should be called cheese pie. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Alrighty.
But that's a whole other show.
Now we have to do numbers.
I may have to do something unprecedented. I have to think about it, though. Okay, I need to have some on. Now, when I give a score, I am taking into account many things. One of them being, is there room for improvement? Is there something I could have done or could do next time to change this and make it better? Did you want more?
No.
Okay. Is there something I could do to make it better? How good is it? Meaning, there are just some meads that I don't like. No matter what I do to them, I'm not going to like them. It's just a flavor combo I don't like. So that would get a lower score because I just didn't personally like it. If it's something that I like, and then I look at it and I say, could I have done something or can I do something that would make this better? That's where I am. And how much do I enjoy the experience of it? How complex is it? Is there a lot going on? Now, before I give a score, I want to talk about that.
For me, if I were to make this again and I would want to improve it, I would want to take the lime note down just
a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
And
I would
I'm
use
wondering
less.
if we would use the juice of our limes rather than the
I would
leaves
use the zest.
or the zest. Sure.
The peel.
Yep.
Totally use the peel.
Yep.
Now, I'm taking all that into consideration. What I like about this, though, is as you take it in, you're immediately hit with the zing of that lime.
Yeah.
And then the tartness, cranberry-like quality to the pomegranate. Then when it gets in your mouth, the richness of it hits you. And this is just thick. It's not thick, obviously, but it feels like viscous in the mouth. And then as it goes down, it's a little bit acidic, kind of bright feeling, and it's very crisp. And it's just, pew, it's gone. It's a short finish, which I usually like longer finishes. I like ones that stick with you.
But I'm retaining the fruity notes.
I get a little bit of that. I get a little bit of the zing from the lime, too. Yeah. I have my score. Are you ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3,
8.
9. I almost gave it a 10. Yes. And if you've heard me talk about this before, 10 means it cannot be improved. There's nothing I can do. She said it. A little bit less lime. And I mean, I'm talking 10 to 20% less.
Yeah.
Not much. And this would have been a 10. So to go from something that we were like, oh my God, it's going to be horrible.
To be like, woohoo!
That this is one of the best meads we've made. This is by far, well, not by far, this is one of the best meads we've tasted and reviewed. It's the highest score we've ever given. We've never given a 17 total.
I think it's because it's so unique. Like,
Yeah.
pomegranate itself is a very unique flavored fruit, in my opinion.
I want to point something out. The leaves and the honey were the source of yeast for this mead. So if we didn't put the leaves in, we might have had less activity from the yeast. So they are part of this mead, and that gets taken into account in my score too.
I'm curious what it would be like if we did it with just the zest and the pomegranate and actually used the yeast.
We might try that because the pomegranate is nice. I never really had pomegranate before. Like I've eaten pomegranates, but I never actually had it. So I wasn't familiar with it. But now that I've tried it, I really like it. I think pomegranate hibiscus with lime zest would be.
Yeah, because of the citrus notes that the hibiscus
So yeah, we might have to do that and like soon. Anyway, if you like this video, just look right here. We have more.